Overcoming long-standing habits and establishing new ones can be a daunting challenge, especially for those who are facing financial difficulties such as debt. Attaining financial success is a difficult task that requires a great deal of hard work, discipline, and dedication. However, there are certain habits that can help you build wealth more quickly. By starting to cultivate these habits as soon as possible, you can set yourself up for a more successful future. In this video, we will be sharing 7 financial habits that can help you create wealth. These habits can be implemented right away and can lead to long-term financial stability. Number 1. Find additional sources of income. The dream of becoming a millionaire has been popular for a long time, but do you know what the first step should be in order to achieve financial freedom? Having multiple streams of income. Having multiple sources of income will bring you closer to your goal than focusing on just one. This is why financial freedom means having a steady flow of income from multiple sources. That's why a crucial habit to focus on is generating multiple streams of income. This is important for managing your money effectively because if something goes wrong with one of your sources, you'll still have others to rely on. So if you want to be more stable and secure financially, consider creating an additional source of income. This could be something that generates money alongside your regular routine, like starting a side business. This could be as simple as lawn mowing or dog walking, or something more complex like starting your own business or investing in stocks. The most important thing is not to let fear hold you back from pursuing an idea that has the potential to be beneficial. Number 2. Set your own rules for financial success. If you want to have financial stability and wealth, you have to create your own rules. We all have the same amount of time each day, but some people end up with more financial success than others. Why? Because they establish their own rules and stick to them. Merely going through the motions and living paycheck to paycheck is no longer sufficient. You have to do something different, which means creating your own guidelines for managing money and forming good financial habits. The good news is that it doesn't take a lot of effort or money to start doing this. To achieve this, stop seeking quick fixes and begin following your own rules for financial success. This might include spending less than you earn, saving as much as possible, making smart investments, and investing in your own personal and professional development. Instead of following other people's rules, establish your own guidelines for financial success. It may not be possible to eliminate all of your bad financial habits, but you can control how much they impact you. This is something successful people do on a daily basis, and it has been proven that those who have their own set of rules tend to be more financially successful than those who don't. Number 3. Practice delayed gratification. Research has shown that people who are most successful in life, including financially, are those who can resist the urge to take a reward or pleasure immediately. This ability to delay gratification or self-control is the power to resist an impulse or desire until a later time. By delaying gratification, we can potentially earn more money by waiting to purchase something at the right time instead of buying it as soon as we want it. It's important to learn patience and resist the temptation to immediately purchase something we desire. This can help us save our income and only buy things we truly need. Therefore, delaying gratification is a key habit that can improve your financial situation. It requires discipline and self-control, but can lead to long-term rewards. Number 4. Make a budget. Achievement does not happen by chance. You must have control over your money. Therefore, the first step towards accumulating wealth is creating a budget. This means knowing exactly how much you earn and spend, as having control over your finances requires understanding where your money goes. It is impossible to make changes without first understanding your financial situation. If you do not have a budget, it is likely that your finances are in disarray. In the past, without a budget, it was difficult to track expenses. However, there are now programs available that help people understand their spending habits and identify areas to save money. These programs can assist in creating a monthly budget, saving plan, and remind you to stay on track. The benefits of budgeting to save are numerous, both obvious and subtle. Creating a budget allows for significant savings. Once you start budgeting and setting goals, it becomes easier to save and spend money wisely. Number 5. Set goals. Establishing goals is essential for attaining the desired level of achievement. These goals can range from paying off debt, saving more money to buying a house. Thus, establishing goals is the initial step to realizing your dreams. In terms of earning money, setting goals will aid in creating a plan that will enable you to reach your financial objectives with less stress and more confidence. For instance, if one of your goals is to attain financial independence, you should specify it, as financial independence is a general desire that is often too vague as a goal. To set a clear and defined goal, it is important to define what financial independence means to you. Is it the ability to work from anywhere in the world? Is it being able to afford a vacation home? Define what financial independence means to you and ensure your goals, values, and priorities align with that definition. Not setting goals will lead to a life of poverty. Without goals, you have no direction and cannot reach your full potential. Establishing goals and working to attain them will allow you to have new opportunities and greater success. Therefore, you cannot attain financial independence without setting goals. To do so, set a suitable goal, make a plan to achieve it, and pursue it with everything you have. Number 6. Continuously educate yourself. By continuously educating ourselves, we can start attracting more wealth. The most effective way to do this is by reading and putting what we learn into practice. It is essential that we comprehend the essentials of personal finance, such as saving, budgeting, and investing. We should acquire these skills not only because they allow us to have a more secure financial future, but also because they help us cultivate good habits that will be beneficial in other areas of our lives. Furthermore, the ability to continuously educate oneself will certainly result in a higher salary, as well as other benefits such as increased job satisfaction and a more engaging job. Therefore, the crux of the matter is this. Continuous education leads to better money management habits, which in turn leads to greater financial gains. Number 7. Maintaining health. Multiple studies have shown that a healthy lifestyle not only improves daily well-being, but also leads to greater success. The connection between health and wealth is multifaceted. It is widely understood that good nutrition, exercise, and overall health promote long-term prosperity. But what about those who do not have the means to prioritize their health? Many studies demonstrate that individuals with healthy lifestyles have a greater chance of obtaining higher-paying jobs, higher salaries, and promotions. In addition, research suggests that those who prioritize their health also tend to have higher self-esteem and stronger relationships with loved ones. This connection between health and wealth works in both directions. Improving one's health often leads to improved financial stability, but poor health can also hinder wealth accumulation. It is often said that old habits die hard. While this is not always the case, it is true that individuals who form good habits tend to excel in nearly all aspects of life. Of course, becoming wealthy is not easy and requires effort, as there are numerous ways to increase income, but they all require work. The key is to establish productive habits, such as saving more and spending less. While it may take time to increase earning potential, it is not impossible to start building this foundation at an early stage in life. By consistently working on good habits and starting with the basics, success can be achieved through hard work and perseverance rather than luck or privilege. Remember, the first step is always the most difficult in any change process, but everything becomes easier after taking that initial step. Which of these habits do you currently possess? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to share it with your friends and family and subscribe to see more content like this. Take care and see you next time.